Hello, I'm Nathalie Pisot from Airbus Defence and Space. Yeah, there's no doubt that the advent of nanosat technology will bring something new to the market. The current development we see in that field, with an exploding number of projects at the moment, is something very interesting indeed. And you can be sure that we at Airbus Defence and Space are monitoring this quite closely, both on a technical and a commercial point of view. Now the question we have is how long it will take time for these technology to reach maturity and to materialize into offer that will meet market expectation. In our view, at the moment, we think that the resolution and accuracies that those technologies can achieve are not yet answering the needs of our main customer base. However, we know this will evolve in the future for sure, so we would not underestimate that. Now, if we talk about microsat, which is a different class of sensor, we also see some new entrants on the market, and we take them, and more generally speaking, any low-cost Earth observation constellation as a quite serious topic. Having said that, seeing new entrants on the market and potentially future competition is just a sign of the market is maturing. So this is quite positive, as it will help continue to build and develop offer for a new segment on the market, which is, and broaden our customer base, which is something that we all need. UAV is or are already there on the market, especially on the defense application for a while, and for us it is a complementary technology. So we see the emergence of UAVs on the commercial market, which is more and more there, exactly the same way. So it's more a complementary technique that to the space asset that we have, to a really disruptive approach. Because UAV are great, but they cannot and will never be able to acquire any point of the Earth at any day, as the assets in the space can do, such we can do with Pléiades 1A, 1B, and the two Spot 6 and 7, and also with our radar asset. So for us it's really complementary things, and by the way we are using them already in some of our offers, in agriculture for example. We are also working on integrating UAV data into our processing system, because here again we think that we have to combine different type of data as soon as it is relevant for our customers. And also I would add that you may know that Airbus Defence and Space has a quite extensive portfolio and quite strong portfolio of UAVs. So this is also something which put us on good track to keep close to that domain. Well, as I said on nanosat, I think it is still very early stage to know what will happen in the future. There is still to have a proven business case. So it's really too early to talk about competition, even if that may arrive in the future. On UAVs, it's more really a complementary technique that we will be happy to use as soon as it is relevant for our customers. Okay, so yes, video is a very interesting topic as well, because it's a brand new technology from space. At the moment there is some new initiative, and we'll see how it will develop, and again how long it will take time to reach maturity. Because the question is not how will this happen, because for sure it will happen, so it's more a question of time. Because for video, everything has to be defined. There is no application at the moment, no real users. It's completely new, as I said. Also, the tools are not yet there, the processes. So all of that will take I think a while to develop. But that's really indeed a very interesting topic that we are monitoring closely. And we are currently actively looking at how to incorporate that into our current portfolio if the market pool is proven. And by the way, I would like to tell you, you may know that Airbus Defence and Space has a project of geostationary satellites, which is called Geo-3S, which would be designed to create video, but to bring video at another level, as it will be in a geostationary position, we will be able to have permanent video on real time. But that's for the future. But this is another example of video and what the future can be. So on the application side, whatever the industry is, we think that the most promising area is access to smart content, which is in some way very linked to the discussion about how to go from data to analytics that we are discussing these days. One of the key challenge here is how to work with end customers, end users and key partners to develop those applications and to get to maturity on that, and also how to make those applications accessible to the end user, and accessible meaning on a technical point of view with dissemination and so on, but also on an economical point of view. This solution has to be cost effective, which is not the case yet in all situations, to eventually enable this intelligence analytic of all this content to a quite fragmented market. On the solution side, application side, the market is quite fragmented regarding vertical. There is many different industries, and it's also fragmented on the regional side. So this is also a challenge in this area.